Lama Domba Chumden de Jin Shepan Tachumba Yanda Ban Zobe Shepada Shasu Demba Dewara Shepa Jiden Demba Jibun Dewe Galu Lana Meba Lada Menan Je Domba Sanje Chumden Shaja Tuba La Jala La Juza Jasu Jiu Lama Domba Chumden de Jin Shepan Tachumba Yanda Ban Zobe Sheba Dan Shasu Demba Dewara Shepa Jiden Demba Jibun Dewe Galu Lana Meba Lada Min Je Domba Sanje Chumden Deba Shaja Tuba La Chaza La Judo Jasu Jiu Lama Domba Chumden de Jin Shepan Tachumba Yanda Ban Zobe Ada Shasu Demba Dewara Shepa Jiden Demba Jibun Dewe Galu Lada Meba Lada Min Je Domba Sanje Chumden de Banjawa Shaja Tuba La Kangze Gani Tsuwo Jedum Jeza Jen De La Gomba Dumbo Nenganye Jidin De Na Choje Teje Keba Kila Chaza Lo Namda Gunga Chozo Suba Wa Ye Sheja Sege Lumbo Chada Wa Jidin Suna Lame Gombo Chani Jela Chaza La Zeja Damba Jimin Dawe Seza Jawa Jela Chaza La Danda Jada Siva Sumaji Neme Jeje Jela Chaza Soje Jeje Batam Je Jimbe Damba Sona Yende Jatsu Shede Chaza La Tawe Doja Jawa Gewe Nyesu Alejo Jedo Deda Chojo Wa Jejo Chela Chaza La Jone Jove Laya Adala Ratu Neshenge Tamba Yende Ya Zala Chaza La Jeve Jala Chaza La Gende Jala Chaza Dada Guja Wada Chuje Java Da Nange Jodo Do not engage in unwholesome action. Engage in perfect wholesome action and subdue one's mind. And this is the teaching of the Buddha.
A butter lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew, or a bubble, a dream, a flash of lightning, and a cloud.
Dedication.
我所南的也堂前结巴也过半托内根给扎对的高大那单机为拉住白随便做来很高望中。
I prostrate to the ayati Buddha. Thus I heard.
At one time, the Bhagavan was dwelling in massive Vulture's mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentrations on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara looked upon the very practice of the profound professional wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty inherent nature. Then, through the powers of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said these to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activities of the profound professional wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Shavaratiputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughters of the lineage who wishes to practice the activities of the profound professional wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly beholding those five aggregates also as empty and inherent nature. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, composition of factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristics, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stains, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no composition of factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no objects of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I element, and so on up to including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extinctions of ignorance, and so on, up to including no aging and death, and no extinctions of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscurations and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared, Dayada Omo Gade Gade Para Gade Para Sam Gade Bodhi Soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan having thus spoken, the Venerable Shavarati Putra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in the entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, Asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan.
Aspetta, start the refuge.
Extensive dispelling to
On page 197, extensive dispellings of hindrances. I and all surrounding sentient beings go for refuge to the Buddha, go for refuge to the Dharma, go for refuge to the Sangha. We prostrate to the Great Mother, Prajna Paramita, wisdom gone beyond, surrounded by all the children and by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. By depending on my prostrations to all of you, may these words of truth be actualized. In the past, the Deva King Indra dispelled the Maras, evil beings, by reflecting on the profound meaning of the wisdom gone beyond and reciting the profound words in daily recitation. In that same way, I also reflect on the profound meaning of the Great Mother Prajna Paramita and recite the profound words in daily recitation. May all diseases, spirit possessions, bad conditions, all the negative directions that which happen due to past karma and immediate conditions, all be dispelled. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. I prostrate to the gathering of Dakinis in the three chakras, who abide in the holy yogas of using space. By your powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, look after practitioners like a mother her child. Aga samala zashadan samaraya pe aga samala. By the teachings of the three supreme jewels possessing the power of truth, may inner and outer hindrances be transformed. May they be dispelled. May they be pacified. Shimtin Kuruye Soha. May all negative forces opposed to Dharma be completely pacified. May the host of 80,000 obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from problems and harmful conditions to Dharma. May all enjoyments be in accord with the Dharma. And may there be auspiciousness and perfect happiness here right now.
Short seven practice, but it doesn't matter field.
Page 16.
Starts with the prostration. As I explained the past, visualize that. Dance offering. Are the blessing done this morning? Not.
Yes.
Clouds offering. All the offerings here, every single offerings here, everything in my room, and then Kachu designing up to the house, all the flowers outside, inside, all the extensive, all the thousands of light offerings, so many water offerings, the food offerings are there, tea offerings as well. Then I met up a Pure Land Retreat Place, Washington, all the flowers outside, so many thousands of light offerings, water offerings, food offerings. There, then which are natural infant bliss. So we have to visualize the essence of offering like that in natural infant bliss. Then Amitabha Buddhist Center in Singapore one, there's 100,000 light offerings in the daytime up to 10 o'clock night time, from 6 o'clock, and the 100,000 light offerings, probably more than that, light offering there. And as well as Chicken Center, they 40,000 light offerings in the night time. So the all the extensive offerings, there was all the FPMT center Gomba, as well as the upstairs, all the offerings there that were offered by the Venerable Jain, and then all the rest of the offerings, which are nature and bliss, offer the group which I made revealed again. Which are manifestation through the virtual friend. So this way you collect the most extensive merit, and I think on top of that, then every merit field later number is a pause, and each pause is all the gurus. So so this way collect most amazing the numberless merits, most extensive, the highest, most extensive. Or you think each pause is all complete merit field. That's all the gurus as well. Prostrate, make offerings, make all the offerings. Generated in bliss within them. Prostrate, make offerings. Generated in bliss within them. Prostrating, make offerings. Generated into bliss. Did that. Prostrate to the 10 direction Buddha Dharma Sangha, statues to best scriptures, which are manifestations to the virtual friend. Make make offerings, prostrate him, make offerings, generated in bliss. Prostrate with him, make offerings, generated in bliss, prostrating, make offerings, generated in bliss. We prostrate to the specifically same as Buddha, Bodhisattva, Siddhikapa, 1,000 Jealousy, who are manifested the Guru, who was friend in that, went to that. Prostrating, make offerings, generated infinite bliss within them. Prostrate to them, make offerings, generated infinite bliss with them. Prostrate them, make offerings, generated infinite bliss within them. When you do the extensive offering, also you can pray to Bodhisattva Siddhikapa. May His holy wishes be Siddhikapa, then all others. May His holy wishes be succeed immediately. May all your prayers, may all your own prayers, may all my prayers, whatever normally you're praying, we should see, be succeed immediately. So, by making offering to medicine Buddha, then you see you correctly having made offering to numberless Buddhas. That's one advantage. And then so medicine Buddha has 12 groups of called Neujing Debenchen between 12 groups of sort of protectors, and then each of the group has 700,000 protectors, and they protect you every day. And even this way, your wishes get fulfilled. This is without talking the benefits of reciting mantra. They name, especially they name mantra without talking that. And then they, by making offering to Buddha Stigaba, if you pray, your prayer becomes 100 million times more important. Success. 100 million times more important. Your prayer becomes more important. So success. And then praying to other bodhisattvas. So it's very unbelievable power. But then offering to the 1,000 generosity, you collect immediately, having an offering to all the Buddhas, or billions, trillions of the Buddhas. So that. But in particularly to develop great compassion, so that you take the full responsibility to liberate a number of sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. So that's the particular purpose. So I can making already made offering in the major field, but why making offering again? See that. Purified instantly, or that no karma deformed as correct with the Buddhist mind from beginning to rebirth. It's all gone. Sitting from bottom of heart, I'm confessing. It's all gone. And then particularly having the karma brought positive Shabbat, this of Tantri Bhav, collected from beginning to rebirth, all gone. You say confessing, it's all gone, purified. And the heavy karma collected with the Guru. Harm the holy body to Guru, and then arise in the head of the anger, or giving up the Guru after having one has made a connection. Arise in non-diversion towards the Guru, all these things. The heaviness karma, among the karmas, even heavier than the 5 heaviness karma. Without bringing another life, then one gets reborn in the lowest hot hell, and even in the exhaustful hot hell, and experience the heaviest suffering the longest times. So the having killed the father, mother, killed Arhata, harmed, caused blood Buddha, this is the Ramada Sanghas. So this next karma, this next karma brought somewhere, so the next karma correct with the Guru, then much heavier than that, than the previous one, 5 heavy next karma without bringing out life. So what it said is that what I said that there's a Kalachakra, then you see. Still you can achieve enlightenment. Even you have collected 5 heavenly karma without bringing another life, still you can achieve enlightenment. That's what that means. The karma is collected with the Guru. There's some Guru, so forth in the given up optimal connection. Then it's like difficult to achieve enlightenment. Even though one kill the father, mother, kill Arhata, harm the Buddha, and because this is the Sangha, still you can achieve enlightenment in this life. So then I confess, completely purified. Although it come all the happiness come Guru, collected from beginning relationship, but completely gone. So the the next one is the rejoicing. Then next one is request to return Dharma or to request to have a stable life. The Gurus and the Buddha's numeric aspect and so forth. Next one is requesting to return Dharma will, and so with that, when you request a long life, you visualize the golden throne adorned with the double vajra, this the front raised by its line of that, and then when you request to turn Dharma will, you visualize there were thousand sparks radiating golden Dharma chakra holding the hand offered. And if possible also, those times you could be numberless of yourself holding this offer, that. The last one, dedication. Okay. Please rejoice. First you marry, after that, they're rejoicing. Other sentiment is married, then that rejoicing again. You bring up Bodhisattva, even though you rejoice already with the sentient beings, but again rejoice. Remember Bodhisattva again, because every second they are collected numberless, like limited scars to marriage, and like that, so many like that, not just one, but many. You see, they all the Buddhas married. So that's the third one. So yeah. So without merit, there is no result of happiness. No one single success can happen. So the merit is so precious. So I've collected so precious merit from beginning but up now. So just feel happy. How happy I am, So that. Ko ma do yang ba do le jo ne do la je je ko lo ngo da je ge na chan zo je wo 3 times is corrected by 3 times is corrected by number of sentences Buddhas. That was empty from the side of the matter. Matter was empty. Achieved this group Buddhas or Lama for that sense. Enlightenment, which is also empty from the side. Bamas, I say, to lead all the sentient beings who are empty from their side to that that's enlightenment, and by myself alone. due to the marriage having of the mandala, one still wants the family members and the others in the middle of the connection ones out there. So all the students, all the support benefactors of the projects and centers, and those who serve the organization in the past, those who are serving now, those who are rely on me for my purpose of prayer, which name is given to me. So in great power, meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching this very lifetime that living second the pure teaching of the pure wisdom victors one that was living pure morality and very hard doing extension for the Buddha doing extend this the sentient beings you have the two stages which essence is transcendental wisdom non-dual bliss one is Mejo namdara zangme jimdang de labje jase jebe nindo je do choge rini ananjo ji lo san jawe ten zang jawo jo ye tam guru ra ane ya da ya me pesa can you they do the trigger purpose? Trigger purpose, in English.
Page 99. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions, from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my minds and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all outer inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my minds and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions, from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations, from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all alternate inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions, from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately right realizations, from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all alternate inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings.
Idam Guru
Rana Mandala Gandhya Daya.
No ya ban de in za la ma re
Page 333. Ma By
Then request thing to make it filled in. There's please bless me, the sentient beings, to be able to see the Guru Buddha and to have aversion to the samsara. So instead of being attached to, it's being interested or being attached to, the aversion, total aversion to samsara. To be able to take the full responsibility, liberating the mothers, sentient beings, from oceans of samsara suffering. Okay? Taking full responsibility to this numberless helpings, numberless angels, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless suras, asuras, individuals, every single being. From oceans of samsara suffering, causes common. And to receive the common, uncommon, the glorified, unified, unification, the Mahamudra. Without delay, second. Please bless my body and the Father's holy body, my speech in the Father's holy speech, my mind in the Father's holy mind to be one, to be one. Sanje zhang zu ji zheng la zhang zhe ba du deng ni jiao su ji da ge zhi shen zi cao nam ji zhuo la bin ji san ji zhuo. Sang jie zhe dang zu ji zheng nam la jiang zhu bao du dang ne jiao fu ji da ge zhi xie ji wei sun nam ji bin ji sang ji zhuo. Sang jie zhe dang zu ji zheng nam la chang zhe bao du dang ne jiao fu ji da ye wei sun nam ji zhuo la bin ji sang ji zhuo. No, the Deve la in Jackson, the Junsi member modern about the lot of Niji. The Bears and Edging Vesim, a lot of Luz, not the JJ, Genesum Lodge, Nava did down, Yamamba, and the Saba Chip, and the somebody. You didn't understand that on that chival on the Red Yamba. So at the beginning, I'm going to say, do some oral transmission to do it this time. This is from Buddha's teachings from Ganjur, protection from the actual title is the Sung, just general title, the mantra, what called the having limb of the Arya, all the Arya Buddhas. So that's the title now. Do you know the title? As you see, I mean, from the what it says is then the protection from the dangers of the old age, sickness, death. So that so time to time I've been doing this oral transmission. I did this also in Sarah Chair Monastery. When I was giving teaching to those monks, they came to the teachings. So I did this oral transmission. So that is if you recite. So this is supposed to recite. Thinking to benefit for sentient beings, dedicating for sentient beings. So then it is great benefit. So I did to because nowadays so many people are more dying by cancer. More and more people die in cancer. So when you can imagine, you can't really tell. It's very surprising, but suddenly this person has cancer, suddenly that person, suddenly this person has cancer. You know, oh, you see, can't imagine. And then you see, I mean, some recover, very few. Some, few, very few. I mean, there are more Western people. There are more Western people who recover by meditation. Some, I don't know why. I don't know why, but in the monasteries, the monks would but some how they when it become very bad, then they go down south for Tibetan medicine to doctors. When it become kind of serious, they go. But among the Westerners, then many people recovered by meditation, by chanting mantras or through meditation recovered. Even my own experience quite a number. So the so this recite, you see, basically it's mantra. You recite this, then you see to at the end it said that that you see, it says Buddha said that if you recite it one time a day, and then the race of the girl and the boys, you see, and then they'll be recognized as Buddha brothers, and then you would never go. The race of the girls and boys, they want to be reborn lower realms. So that means anybody who recites this once a day, they won't get reborn lower realms, and then you will benefit. Then you will benefit for the life of all the sentient beings. And then, if you recite this for sentient being, for all the sentient beings every day, then you don't get untiming death. So you have karma to live, but then suddenly due to some negative karma, then untimely death happens, you see, or die in the aeroplane crash or the car crash, or how you see untimely death. not only untimely death is not only dying in the car, not only dying with the car, not that. So many ways, so many ways you see heart attack or when. Coma, whatever. So many ways you die. So even you have karma to live, so you don't get those dangers. You don't get those dangers, and then it says you won't experience heavy disease to the body. So that means not only cancer, but any life-threatening disease. You see, so you don't experience, and then you don't die by the water. So like a tsunami, see. So you don't die by water and by fire and weapons, and so like a war, you see, weapons, and by poison, by lightnings, and so they say. The way this rental is recited, then this place, all the Buddha Bodhisattvas, they will pay attention to the place. Then if you write by yourself or you let others to write this, then this becomes service to all the Buddhas, respect. Because you're doing service to a sentient being is a service to the Buddhas. It's taught by Buddha, you see. And then you write, anybody who writes this, if you're anybody who write this and put it on your limbs, and then your limbs get protected. So they see as a protection from cancer and any other, the heavy disease. So, so there are different practices in this. So this is the general. See, then there are different mantras to recite, and so against the deities who are against, like most Haikiwa, like that, so forth. The deities were against Nagas, so they see Nagaham. So cancer is external conditions is Nagaham, but of course your own karma is the first one. Is your own karma. Need karma, then is the external the condition is the Nagaham. So the paralysis, skin paralysis, skin disease, and all that. Also, all these Nagaham, there's any of the skin disease, but Nagaham, then also, and the paralysis, and this and that. Then there's also epilepsy, paralysis, Sa. There's a Sa, which become condition, harm sentient being big condition for that paralysis. So there's initiation. There's initiation. Then you have to make Dharma offering to 1 month, from 29th, from the 29th, the previous month, then up to the next 29th, you see. So when the sun sets, you see, when the sun sets, you see, the size of the arrow, size of arrow, you see, length of arrow, see, before sun completes that, you see, size of arrow there, then you make Dharma offering for 1 month. Then that means you say, said that so many 10 million or 10 million, there are many lifetimes you want to get paralysis. They said, to receive the initiation from Sarah ex-abbot, the abbot at Baksa. Sarame, great Lama received the initiation. I think I think maybe at Abdul's house. I think. So, but I haven't done the trauma yet. So 1 month, when the sun set, you see exact this length. You see such an error. See, before sunset completely. Then had my trauma. See, not too early, not too late. So that's. Then of course there are other Buddhist mantras, Buddhist names, against paralysis to recite that thing like that. You see. So anyway, what I'm saying. So this one that one mantra the room, so that it's already translated in English a long time ago. So I think several years ago. I think some years ago. So. It is in English, so you don't have to recite the whole thing. Only the mantra, and there says you can if one wish one can recite the Tathagata, the Arhata, fully enlightened Buddhas. Anyone who become enlightened, with because of compassion to sentient beings, please help me. So that one you can recite. So my suggestion is it's nice to recite that. The mantra is that. Yakaraketo Arya Subba Buddhanga Abadi Nandamadharani Pekedo Pavasamjata Yaji Yola Damache Javeso Sanjus Matam Jela Chatura Dictato Batujan Majakangalunga Chibata Yidi Yamacheta Tabajita Jode Sundikanam Jibala Tabajabaj Jika Jabajabata Mita Jota Bamanajibachi Juno Chiga Chena Gavada Navada Gubata Chihuahua de Laya Jibachi Jeda Jeda Jibachi Samba Meva Nimbo Meva Jeda Jabajamota Jibachi Bode Nyambo Jibachi Jibachi Solo Jumdekan Jumde Sorda Sava Jibu Jesus Soma Dini Tata Nibala Oden Jumda Shacho Songon Dojo de Junda Sukujita Jabamajalago Buddha Dike Jadi Barajwa Tomato Sanje Kanso Datum Jana Ladu Tomato Sanje Bata Anada Dere Sanga Tamje Jila Jilan Esnja Tamje to my Bachu Magavich Jibai Deja Loda no Dajada Dead or Deja Majalago Dead Gija Barajwa Tomato Sanje Kanso Datum Jana Ladu was Sanje Bata JJ Song. 대자 도저도 뭐야 되게 정가자 대다가 자다도 다가도 다 와요도 저도 매바지 집어 매자 와상저다 로저제제서 안자 저저사예가 제예선제야 저라노 저 와더니 제제 감다사예 좀 되게 제가 저도 좀 다가라라 저상도 제제시비 랭아데니라라레도 아리모리모 데라도 메제제제바 저 어리모리모데 가서서도 롬지로 제제심자담 제제소라면도 주로 It helps with the life of all sentient beings. Hajisim Tamjega don't do Bada Kayan de Loba del Adumaya Baji, which was the Elola Nanga Bajuma Menjola, Chuchia de Java Menjura Memaya, Chujamaya, Tugamaya, Chebaba, Nakanajibu, Yabeboda, the Basajo, the Sanjata, just all the Majeju, Bari Baja, we get a bit of Java, they are 10 months and Java, Shana. Sanjata Rajava, Sanjala, Rajava, the Ajama, Jera Suji, the Yala, Dana, the Yellow, some day I got the Gazagat and the Jamajada, the Jada, the Makoda, So this is the mantra. I received the oral transmission, this one from Jabje Chongla Rinpoche, who lives in New York, from Great Lama, from Devon, to many oral transmissions. Gachi Jalton's complete collection of teachings, and also the 50 Lamas, collection of many teachings, and there was also the Tugan Chujima, Tugan Lutsunima's unbelievable great collections of teachings, and then Long the Lama Rinpoche, the two then maybe 7 Dalai Lama, I think. So received collections of Menata teachings and oral transmissions there. They Menata's text, Lamrim's and other texts for which so I wanted to receive the Kanjur, the whole entire Kanjur automation. So at the moment that one didn't happen to that Kanjur is very important, extremely important to receive that all transmission, and for the Western, that's extremely important and very, very good to receive all transmissions. That whole country, the 100 volumes of perhaps more than 100 volumes of the teachings. So to receive that, so I request to the Rinpoche received 2 times all transmissions. One and calm home when I was very small, young, basic teacher brought. Then, but that was very young. So then Rinpoche took again from Pari Rinpoche's past life, Pari Changsi, past life, the Papangas disciples. One of the great Lama Papangas disciples. One of the great. So especially to be popular, I think what this was said is then to again Ganjo 2 times received. So like that. Maybe also Lama Tsangapa teaching, maybe I'm not sure. Anyway, so so I went to receive complete, but then the talk with this was might be very inspiring, might be very tiring for Rinpoche all days. So then, but I told you to get, if it's not possible to get all transmission of the all the wisdom, present parameter, all the 12 volumes, boom, then 1,000 for the Soviet stands also. And then Nichi, 20,000, the 3 volumes, and then Getong by 8,000, Getong by elaborate more. So that's how the Buddha's teaching. So you see what Buddha cherished so much. Told Gungao that doesn't matter other teachings, but you must take care. Don't lose this teaching. Told Gungao his advice to the Sato made to get all transmit all that. So then but it's not advice to John Rinpoche to give the all transmission of the on the bodhicitta, the six volumes. To the Pavuche, Aramga Sudra, and Aramga Avatamsika Sudra. I'm not sure I've said correct or not. Avatamsika. So the 6 volumes was unbelievable teaching. This one, so as soon as I advised this one, so Rinpoche did that in the Jebun Monastery. There was a Ling Rinpoche and other Anchor Lamas. So I was receive that, and that's finished. That's done. But the rest of the I haven't received. But I think for this maybe in the future there should be one Dharma celebration. Receiving Kanju room. So it was amazing. It was so fortunate to the. There's unbelievable subjects there, I can imagine. So recently also the Dalai Lama advised in the teachings, the monks said I got the debate in this world where they debate, where they see study vast and deep studies of Buddhist philosophy, so also advise them must read Kanju. Normally Kanju is read for pujas, you see some obstacles. Then you read the whole kind of puja, so you say, so I mean, some read kind of, but not normal to read the kind of. So then usually read in Indians, the Pandits, there's commentaries, and then there's so many Tibetan great scholars, I mean, holy beings, come to, but not so much common to read kind of always you see. But there's so I read. So I looked. I have a country in the house, and after I read some of my. Well, more you read, more what you find is most amazing. So I think the Ayasanga Sutra, Golda Sutra, other but there was so many. Just recite the Buddha's name, just recite the name. But what you didn't name, but there's a benefits is just the most amazing. You get free from some stuff so easily, so free. Close to liberation. I mean, the free from somebody. Many thousand, even 10,000, 100,000, many, what, so easy, see like that. That's unbelievable thing. The unbelievable things there. So, so then the more I read, then it makes me to think. People, in Nepal and many people go to there's a kind of rooms. Many people go there. So I have one brother who for so many years he lived on selling Buddha statues, tangas, he lived life like that. So anyway, one time he said he was going, some lamas giving all the time. He said, the lama is very good lama. I want Geshe Lama going to initiation. I want good lama. So giving Kanju Lung. So he was attending things. So then I realized even those the people going to Zilung, so fortunate to hear just the words, the name of the Buddha is so fortunate. Then you were saying, so close to liberation. Some of them said thousands, 100,000, when you see very close to liberation, to pray for some sort. So you see, amazing. That's amazing. What benefit you get. It's just So therefore, having present primary text, the Buddha teaching of the MDs, if possible, if not, at least present primary text at home is so most fortunate, the most lucky, most fortunate. And if you can't, in Solukumbu, you see, in my home, you see there's no school, there's no this when you're a young child time go to school, it didn't have that also in Tibet. I mean, maybe not everywhere, but maybe big cities that maybe they have something where you can go to writing, go to learn Tibetan writing. You see, or go to learn Tibetan writing. You see, there is, you see, but not very rare. It's very rare. So for example, only those who want to learn, only those who want to practice Dharma, or want to become monk nun, or so then they started. They say to learn Tibetan Gakha Kanga. You say you go learn you choose one Lama. Then you see only that. Not for business, not for other things. Just only you want to. The idea is only to live the life in Dharma. So then you go to learn somebody at the alphabet if you're interested in that. You see so I say. But you see, the families, a little bit more wealthy families, and then they have a kanjuru, or at least present paramita, those taxes, they have an inside room, and then you see they don't know, they haven't learned reading, see, because there's no school. That doesn't have that system, you see. So only later Hillary started school. So to repay the kindness of the country. So he climbed Mount Everest to repay the kindness. So he started school and then learn Nepali English. You see, they were not allowed to learn Tibetan. Then they were not allowed to learn Tibetan by the Nepalese government. But that's in early times. But then later they allowed to learn Tibetan. So anyway, sort of that. So most people can't read. You see, unless those who want to become monk nun or want to live Dharma survive, then learn Tibetan alphabet, right? You see. So therefore, most countries, you see, so what they keep they bring and they keep there, and then they are offering the prostrations. But they, you see, wow, most unimaginable merits, Probably you wondered what I was going to say. But it's merits. So anyway, so I don't remember the quotation from Vajrasattva Sutta. But I don't remember or making offering prostration to present Paramitas. Wow. Merits, can imagine. Merits. So anyway, that. So I felt. So when I saw this benefit, so looking for they can't reach. But they make offerings, like butter lamb offering and then the prostration, the water offering. But I thought in a Solukhumbu they do these people who have families who have little wealth, you see, some wealth. So I think I wondered some great Lama must advise some great Lama. Somebody told him, you see, so I don't know how the message came, but some great Lama, gave this important message, you see, that they can quite but incredible purification, you see. So I was very amazed that they have this opportunity, even they can't read. You see, so anyway, so recently, in Sarah, the Sarah chair monks, they offered examination, not a GSUC examination, just those who are very good, you see, debating, so they offered debate, so offering traditions, you see. Anyway, so it was recently much advanced to read the Kanjur, to Buddha's teaching. So that I think that the dream, see. Yeah, so what I was going to say. So I think it's a very, very important one to another incredible benefit, to get in life, you see. For quick to be free from samsara and to reach enlightenment, life to great benefit to sentient beings. So I think it's near future. So anyway, we're thinking to range in the Kanjur Lung in Bodh Gaya at the Root Institute. We discussed the request, but didn't happen exactly. So, but the Tapo Rinpoche will be some sets of initiations next time in Bodh Gaya. Natang Jatsa and Sotamson. So, but at different times, so that many people can come, take the opportunity, especially South students and from other countries, and Singapore and also other places. So that, but I think there should be some future. There should be so there's a great opportunity to receive Lung of the Ganjur. There's also Tanjur. The recent time, you see, one Lama, Tengar Rinpoche in Nepal, Kajun, the very good Lama. So, then Dharamsala, the Tanjur Lung was given Dharamsala. So I soon sent some Maha Lamas to receive Lung from that Lama. So the lineage of the Tanjur Lung, Tanjur, the great holy beings, the great scholars, Pandits, those Indian. So lineage of there's 200 volumes, so so that's more rare. So Kanjur is many people Then, many have received, but maybe not in the not in the monasteries. Not monasteries. Not that, but then lineage of Tenju is much, who receives much less. So so this Sungu Doju Kotab, the Bhaja Amur, that's very, very important. You can recite. So many healers, so many famous healers, by saying this, famous healers, but through this mantra, this are most amazing, so powerful. So there's so you recite one mala a day. That's it. It's just no. Even doesn't come to particular retreat, so that gives all the power. So first of all, yourself, you see, to not from cancer, from many, you see, life threatening disease, many things. See, so then you're able to practice Dharma, to practice Dharma, and also to help other sentient beings. You see, you study Dharma practice also to help to that. Then also to help others in their ways, serve the teaching Buddha, so that, and so once the sickness comes, not easy. Once it happened, then you see, you can't practice that. You can't, even mentally is very not easy because, a lot of unhappiness, because unable to practice Dharma, so then a lot of unhappiness. If you're able to practice Dharma, of course, happiness, but unable to practice Dharma, so a lot of difficulties, then you see, I become unhappy. So you see that. So it's not easy once the sickness happens. Things like that, yeah. So I'm into the room. I've received from Jabji Trishi Rinpoche. Then he gave the text, and then Sungo the Juguraju, Ranye, Chadra Tingna, the Juris Mayagula, the Rabajados, Nabenya, Esimbondo, Jugula, Panam, Lumet, and Alazal, Sudado, the Lavazum Bezabe, Obamashore, Ben, and Bajan, Nagada, Sabrida, and the business Araja, Raja, Soha, Shejiru Dajin, so then this mentors of Bamashore, Pen, and Bajan, Nagan, Bamashore, Pen, and Parashik, Nagan. Yata Sababrida Hanana Bazir Na Raksha Swaha. And this recite as many possible. At the end of the session, then you blow up the water. You bless the water, you blow up the water. Then this water becomes so powerful, you can drink, the inside signatures, you see. Then if it's outside, you can apply, all the cream or butter, you see. So that's very powerful. Then, so you can do that. If you're going to bless, then you say recite, recite several malas. Then after each mala, you bless. You blow up the cream or butter or the water or something. So if it's inside signatures, water like that, you see. Then outside, you see the infection or things like that. Cream, see, butter. And then it says, blow through your nose. Blow through your nose. You see, normally, so after you finish mantra, blow in your nose. Do you know how to do that? To blow in your nose. So that's it. You bring to your mouth. So like that, you see. So like that, you see. You blow like that, you see. And then so end of the session, then end of the session, then you see end of the session, then think you see sicknesses and spirit harm. Everything, you see, become non-existent. They become or real sicknesses, real spirit harm, all these things, 12 knowledge. There's no person who's sick. In emptiness, there's no person who's sick. There's no drawer, there's no patient who's sick, you see, who is experiencing sickness. In emptiness, there's no person who is experiencing sickness. And in emptiness, there's no actions in being sick. In emptiness, there's no sicknesses. So mental on that. This plus the mind in that little while. Then again you rise in the deity, you see, this in other deity, you rise, whatever deity you're practicing, you rise. Dedication prayers. Okay, so that's so that's so that let's stop there. Liberation on Prison Project request Rinpoche to pray for Robert Page, a student of Liberation Prison Project since 2003, who committed suicide last week. We have mantra of Geshe-la. We have mantra of Geshe-la. Huh? I'm joking. No, I said Geshe-la. We have mantra of Geshe-la. Okay. That mantra is given to everybody? Huh?
Just received today, so I
Oh,
can print it off.
yeah. Okay. Okay, so at the moment, what we can. Did you all the past, present, future merits and 3-time merits collected by numberless sentient beings, Buddhas, Robert Page, so forth. Then anybody who commits suicide in this world and did that, mainly him, then others who did in this world, suicide would killed oneself by oneself. See? So anyone though, then if they're in the lower realms, in the hell realms, whatever, may they immediately get liberated from the lower realms and be born in the pure land where they can be enlightened, or may they receive perfect human body, and may they perfectly qualified man, guru man teachings, and may they never ever get reborn lower realms, and may they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. May they achieve enlightenment as quickest as possible. So we can chant to Mala or Malabima, okay? For the person, Robert Page, and anybody who did the same commit suicide in this world, okay? Died, and basically all the lower realms, numberless health, numberless intimate savings, and numberless humans, 6 realms, you see, yourself there. Nectar come from cherry, touch down with cherry, purified them, okay? Like waterfall, see, that came from generation to purify all the 6 realms. Okay? Especially the Robert Page, everybody concentrate on that. Okay? The karmas, development collected from beginnerless rebirth, totally purified. Okay? So. Genji Mago Gondo Gazo Zang Jiji Ula Jentu Je Jinjin Dola Se Jenre Sela Cha Zang Omane Beme 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 Omane Bemeo, 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 Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, 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 Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, 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 Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, 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 Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo. Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo, Omane Bemeo. Omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane be. Omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo. Omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo. Omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo. Omane bemeo, omane bemeo, omane bemeo. Omo amane 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 bemeo. One muscle, crushed between my fingers. So dedicate all this muscle. Just between fingers crushed. So the right in time, everybody's praying. So good time. They died, but it's a good time. So this person committed suicide, but this person was killed between my fingers. So okay, so they have something purified. Next come from Genesis. Okay. Master request Genesis. Yeah, to not be reborn law rhythms and to be born pure land or to be enlightened or receive perfect in body by many protocol Managumana teachings and achieving enlightenment as possible. Omane bema, so this is for the Moscow. Omane beme o, 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 omane beme. Omane beme o, omane beme o, omane beme o, omane beme o. Not only any students, benefactors, say in the organization who died and born in anybody in the lower realms now. Same also, and then all the simply makes the lower realm. They immediately to be so did all the 3-time marriage correct by one side. The participants marriage correct by numbers and then all those may get liberated. They be born in pure land with the enlightened or receive perfect in the body, may be protocol man go man teaching the teaching enlightenment as possible. So that okay. So this can you do in English this after prostration there's a question prayer. Can they read the English quickly? Or read the English first. You don't know by heart? You don't know by heart? Huh? Oh, it's read the English quickly. Read the English, then we chant. If you do chant in English, maybe other people also might know.
I think the Shanasic nuns must know it, wouldn't she?
Do the chant in English, yeah. So everybody will come with a wholehearted request. These people who died in the mosque who died, and all those which I mentioned, all the students and the supporters of the FPMT who died, but the Lord, okay? Then all the Lord brings. Yeah.
Compassion and one who is the treasure of compassion. I request you, please listen to me. Please guide myself, mothers and fathers, in all 6 realms to be freed quickly from the great ocean of awakening mind may grow with the tear of your great compassion. Please cleanse all karmas and illusions. Please lead with your hand of compassion me and my greatest two fields of bliss. And raising in all my lives be virtuous friends. Show well the undissembled pure mirth, and quickly place us in Buddha's day.
Changjo semjo rinpoche ma jeva na jeju je jeva nyamba meba kone gongbo bewa jo. And to be like you compassion Buddha that prayer. Like your holy like your holy what is oh like your holy Android, like your pure land, like your I spend like your holy name see most beneficial sentiment between 12,000. So then not only praying to you, this is one the person who died here, this the Moscow and the has a yeah all the Lord and beings and any students, any benefactor student, anybody see who are in the Lord realm, so those happen that you see, and then all the Lord and beings, okay, so also there was that. Jere Sewang Chigu Jindao, Godang Goze, Chedan Shinga, Cheje Chenjo Sambo, Jindao, Tenda Kona, Yoa Shaw, Jola Dojin, Sowa Tabi, Dazo Kando, Nebe Sajo, Nada Umon Tabze Shiva, Dan Jordan, Pawan Zedo, So, Dido the possible marriage groups, Jera marriage group, another cinema to dance, and then see. That which are empty from its own side, but I who is also empty from its own side. Achieved genetic enlightenment was also empty from its own side. And lead all the sentient beings who are totally empty from their own side to that genesis enlightenment which is totally empty from its own side, by myself alone who is also totally empty from its own side. Okay, so that's it. Yeah.
Saji Bege Jisha Metro Tom Rira Linjin Nide Kempati Sange Shindu Mete Lua Ye Drupana Chubai Shuai Tamang Guru Rana Mendala
Yadaya